This short video covers the basics of MindaClient from the client and activity appointments and reminders point of view. From the login screen, we enter a username and password and click login. You're brought to your dashboard. It will show the recent clients you've been working with, clients you work with most frequently, some saved reports, some quick keys for items like adding clients, looking at your diary, and all your outstanding activities will be listed below. Clicking to add a client. On the left, you fill in the contact details, if they're an organization, an individual, a business owner, for example, the county, postcode. In the center, you've got the client profile fields like business sector, type of business. Any number of additional profile fields can be added. You've got the GDPR permission, recording that the person has been informed of their GDPR rights, etc., that they've agreed to receive SMS, emails, letters, etc. There's social media links and the area of interest for this client. You also have a key status field, whether they're a prospective client, active, inactive, or a lost client. You can search by any of these client profile fields in the reporting section. On the navigation bar, you've got the help section, which has around 80 short video clips on how to use MindaClient. You've got the administration section for setting up drop-down lists, etc. You've got the search here. So I'm searching for an existing client. From my search results, I want to go in and add an activity. So I click on Add Activity. This brings me into the client screen and straight to add an activity for this client. So to run through the different types of activities there are, we have a simple client follow-up. I can set what date I want to follow up with the client. I can add in notes. This activity type will be defaulted as outstanding and will be outstanding on your dashboard. It will also send you, the staff member, a reminder the day before the meeting. An activity type of meeting will also default as outstanding and will copy into your Outlook or your diary. There's the activity type of client review, whether you're due to review them once a year, once a quarter. So if we select that one, again, we can say the date, the time. You can put in the duration for meetings, etc. For the client review, again, this one is outstanding, but in this case, the client themselves will receive an SMS and an email, a personalized communication informing them that they're due for review or by yourself, and suggesting that they contact you with such a number or email. You have customer care call, you have client work, where you can go in and record the actual time spent with clients. You can record in the comment section the work done and any additional comments there. So I'm recording that activity. When you record, or if you click on their activity section, you can see a full history in date order of all the communication with the client. So you started off with a phone call, you did some preparation work, you had a meeting, that was the work we just recorded there. And there's also a scheduled client follow-up a couple of weeks after the meeting. You can see which activities are outstanding and which ones are not yet are not outstanding. You can record who within the company you have had your meeting with. And to look at the client information, you've got the client details that has already been added. This can be edited at any stage. You have the client contacts, which lets you record any number of people within the company. So you may have the owner, then you have the marketing manager, any other additional employees or contacts of the organization. You have the activities as well there. You can send a text directly to the client. You can send an email. You can include you can set up any number of email templates. So client review, for example, you can see the way that it's personalized. Dear first name, your review is now due, and please contact us, and you can send that email. Any emails that you would send through the system or text will be recorded in the activity history. And the system does integrate with Outlook or Gmail. In relation to reporting in MindaClient, just on the dashboard, there's a number of saved reports. You can generate your own reports, and reports that you might want to look at more regularly can be saved on your dashboard. So here's a list of all my clients, or my active clients, for example. This week's client follow-ups, all my outstanding items for the next month. There's also analysis reporting. So in this case, we've set up a report for analysis of the business sectors you're working with. So sectoral breakdown gives a breakdown of the different sectors. You can build a chart of it there. You can look at it in different formats. To look at reporting itself, then you go into the reporting, and client reporting would be the more common one. So here you can filter by any number of the drop-down lists. I want to pick out all the startups in the services sector, who are my key clients, for example. You can also filter here by the activity types. So for example, I want to see all the meetings that I have scheduled in the next 3 months, next month from today, for example. And I can get a list of these activities, these meetings that I've scheduled. So this could be all the follow-ups, all my client work. You can generate a report on the client work you've done, which will give you a total of the work done as well. So you may want to generate a report of all the client work for the last month. That could be an overall report for yourself to see the work that you've recorded there, or it could be one for a client. You could select a particular client and generate a report of all the work you've done in December 2021, for example. You can bulk communicate with clients, so you can send an email. So here you can filter the clients. First of all, I want to do an email campaign to all the key clients, all the clients in the building sector. I don't want to send an email to those two. Send email, and I can personalize it here. I can include attachments and also the option for them to unsubscribe in line with GDPR. There's the option of printing labels. And this is the analysis reporting we were talking about. I want to get a breakdown by the business sector. Click analysis. There's the report. With any report, you can save it so that you'll be able to see it on your dashboard. And also with any report you're generating, you can generate it on screen, or you can choose to download it to an Excel, and some reports can be output to PDF as well there. The administration section lets you look at the audit, the archive, manage staff, set up templates. And in relation to drop-down options, all drop-down options that are in the system are listed here. So you've heard about us, for example, and you want to add in another one there. You can just type in, for example, and that's now in your drop-down list. And you can also drag and drop to reorder your drop-down list as you required. The system is available on PC, laptop, tablet, and there's also a mobile version. activities will also go into your diary. So you can click on My Diary. You can filter by staff. You can filter by activity type. I just want to look at the client follow-ups. I want to look at meetings. You can look by week, by month, day, or just list. That's a quick summary of the clients and activities in MindaClient.